Okay, in this evaluation, three brands of chili sauces were used, which are Live, Kimball, and Talin. So, a hedonic test is used to do this evaluation. A hedonic test is a sensory evaluation approach that determines if people enjoy or dislike a product, experience, or concept. So, if it is basically a measure of pleasure and preference, with participants rating their level of liking on a scale. Hedonic tests evaluates chili sauce products based on appearance, color, viscosity, aroma, and taste. Okay, so there are three objectives for doing this evaluation. The first one is to determine which chili sauce formulation is the most preferred among the customer. The second one to determine specific characteristic that customers find enjoyable, and the third one is to find competitive strengths and weaknesses. Compare the sensory characteristics of various chili sauce brands or recipes. Okay, for hypotheses, there are two hypotheses which are null hypothesis and alternative hypothesis. For null hypothesis, there is no significant difference in the overall liking between different brands of chili sauces among the panelists. For alternative hypothesis, there is a significant difference in the overall liking between different brands of chili sauces among the panelists.
There were 60 panelists who participated in the study. These panelists were students from Faculty of Science and Technology FST. The type of panelists involved were consumer panelists. For the test, we used three different brands of chili sauce, which is Live, Jalin, and Kimball chili sauce. For the test, we use hedonic test. This is to measure consumer preferences and levels of enjoyment or displeasure with a product. And also it assesses personal acceptance of different sensory characteristics, including appearance, color, viscosity, aroma, and overall taste. Now let's move on to the procedure. The sensory evaluation was carried out in sensory room at FSD to minimize external interference and maintain neutral testing conditions with a total of 60 panelists. Each panelist was assigned an individual partition booth to eliminate communication with others and reduce potential bias. Prior to the evaluation, the panelists were briefed on the test objectives and provided with instructions. There are three types of chili sauce, each identified with unique 3-digit random codes were presented to the panelists. And also, they were asked to evaluate and rate their preferences for the samples based on specific attributes such as appearance, color, texture, aroma, and also taste. And lastly, the responses were recorded on the provided score sheets.
So this is our consumer survey questionnaires. We asked for the gender and we got the result is female is 34 and male is 26. And for age, the panels who age at below 20 is 2%, and for 26 until 30 is 3, and for 21 until 25 is 55 panels. For often, so this is we tell panel how often that they eat or they consume chili sauce. So for once a month we got 1%. For often we got 10%. For once a week 20, and for 2 until 3 times a week is 29. And then we ask for what characteristics that they want to choose for chili sauce. For the nutritional value we got 1. For packaging we got 10. For ingredients we got 20, and for the price we got 29 panelists. So next we are asked panels, are they consume chili sauce to food? So for yes we got 15 panels, for no we got 17 panels, for sometimes we got 28 panels. And then we are also asked panels what type of food paired with the chili sauce, and we got rice dishes is 1 person, which is 1 panel. For snacks we got 3 panels, for noodles we got 5 panels, and for fried food we got 51 panels. Moreover, we are also panels where consume chili sauce, which is where panel consume chili sauce. So for other, which is everywhere, is 1 panel. For on the go is 1 panel too. For restaurants we got 13 panels, and for at home we got 45 panels. And the last one, we are asked panels where they buy the chili sauce. So for convenience stores, we got 5 panels. For local markets, we got 11 panels. And for supermarket, we got 44 panels. Question we ask panels is how important to choose the brand of chili sauce. So for not important, we got 1 panel. For slightly important, we got 13 panels. For very important, we got 17 panels. And the last one, for moderately important, we got 29 panels. Next, for data analysis, we are used various type of method to calculate the data, which is we used Minitab, Excel, ANOVA calculator, and manual method to calculate the data. So for appearance, the F calculated value is 0.97 with a significance level alpha of 0.05 and degree of freedom is 2. The F critical value is 3.05. The p-value is 0.380 and F calculated value, which is 0.97, is bigger than F critical value, which is 3.05. The p-value is 0.380, which is bigger than significance level, which is alpha at 0.05. So, since the p-value is 0.380 is greater than the significance level at 0.05, we fail to reject the null hypothesis at the 95% of level of significance. Thus, there is no significant difference in liking scores for appearance of variation between the different brands of chili sauce. The panelists could not detect the difference between the samples. The data that we got for all method we used, we got same answer for the appearance.
The F calculated value, which is 0.51, is less than F critical value, which is 3.05, and the p-value 0.6 is more than the significance level, which is 0.05. So, since the p-value 0.6 is greater than the significance level 0.05, we fail to reject the null hypothesis at the 95% level of significance. Thus, there is no significant difference in liking scores for colours or variation between the different brands of chili sauce. This shows that the panelists could not detect the differences between the samples.
Okay, for viscosity, F calculated value, which is 0.44, is smaller than F critical value, which is 3.05. The p-value is 0.65. So since the p-value 0.65 is greater than the significant level 0.05, we fail to reject the null hypothesis at the 95% level of significance. Thus, there is no significant difference in liking scores for viscosity or variation between the different brands of chili sauce. The panelists could not detect the difference between the samples.
Next, for the aroma attribute, the F calculated value is 0.82 with a significance level alpha of 0.05 and degree of freedom is 2. The F critical value is 3.05. The p-value is 0.44. F calculated value less than F critical value. P-value larger than significance level. So since the p-value greater than significance level, we fail to reject the null hypothesis at 95% level of significance. Thus, there is no significant difference in liking scores for aroma of variation between the different brands of chili sauce. The panelists could not detect the difference between the samples. Lastly, for taste attribute, the F calculated value is 1.51 with a significance level alpha of 0.05 and degree of freedom is 2. The F critical value is 3.05. The p-value is 0.22. F calculated value less than F critical value. P-value greater than significance level. So since the p-value greater than significance level, we fail to reject the null hypothesis at 95% level of the significance. Thus, there is no significant difference in liking score for overall variation between the different brands of chili sauce. The panelists could not detect the difference between the samples.
For discussion, the parameters that we evaluated is for the attribute of analyze, we analyze the appearance, color, viscosity, aroma, and overall taste. So for ANOVA parameters, we investigate of group means, overall means, regression, which is sum of square, error, which is sum of square of error, total sum of square, degrees of freedom, mean square, F ratio value, P value, and critical F value. So, for the highest rated attributes, brand life chili sauce has the highest rated for appearance, color, viscosity, and overall taste than Kimball and Jalen chili sauce brands. For aroma, brand Kimball has the highest rated from the panelists. This shows that panel more prefer brand life chili sauce for the appearance, color, viscosity, and overall taste of chili sauce. For aroma, panelists more prefer Kimball chili sauce brand than Life and Jalen brands. For the significance level, there are no significance difference for all the attributes at each brand because the p-value is less than the predetermined significance level at p less than 0.05.
For the conclusion, the sensory evaluation of the hedonic test conducted on 3 different brands of chili sauce revealed no significant differences according to the result of ANOVA test. Brand Life chili sauce has the highest rating for appearance, color, viscosity, and overall taste than Kimball and Jalen chili sauce. For aroma, brand Kimball has the highest rating from the panelists. This shows that panel more preferred brand Life chili sauce for the appearance, color, viscosity, and overall taste of the chili sauce.